Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Mickey, and today I will be going over the top 10 mistakes that baby strippers make. Just to give you guys a little bit of background, I've been dancing for about 4 going on 5 years now, and I've danced all over Austin, Texas, Miami, Las Vegas, more recently San Francisco, and now I'm located in Indianapolis. But I was looking back at like all the cringy moments that I had when I was first learning to dance. I wish that now, like looking back at my past self, I could have given myself advice and it would have saved me so much time and I would have made more money when I first got started. Dancing can be intimidating, especially when you don't know what you're doing and you see all these other girls just making money and selling dances and you're like, I can't figure this out, like what am I doing wrong? And so this is what this video is kind of for, and just maybe give you guys some tips and tricks. So yeah, let's get into it. Mistake number 1 is spending too much time with customers and not getting paid. When you first get hired onto the club manager or whoever is going to show you around will just go over the rules of the club. They'll tell you, you know, when the DJ calls your name, you need to go up on stage and dance however many songs. But past that, like you're pretty much on your own as far as like actually selling the dances. So just being able to know when to close that dance sale and get them, you know, in the back room dancing is super important. I cannot tell you guys how many times I've just sat there with somebody just like chatting about the most random thing for like ever and didn't make any money off of it. Or by the time we eventually did go back to dance, like I could have sold that dance way sooner than I did. And also remember that alcohol is not a substitute for cash, okay? Like just because he is buying you drinks does not make you obligated to stay. You are there to make money. So if he's wanting to buy you drinks and you want to have a couple with him, fine, but make sure that you secure the bag as well. Okay, so tip number 2 is doing too much for not enough money. Again, I was guilty of this in the sense that my lap dances, like my floor lap dances, were just way too aggressive.
What are you looking at?
Like I said, nobody teaches you how to do this stuff, but you know, look around. Like I thought I was just being
like the best dancer ever
because my lap dances on the floor were amazing. But eventually a manager actually pulled me aside and was like, hey, like it's just a $20 dance, calm it down. And I didn't realize that those were basically like air dances that you were selling, and nope, not me. I went like at least a couple weeks of just like straight up grinding on people for $20 and just didn't know any better. The general rule of thumb is any dance that you do out on the floor is an air dance. You're not supposed to touch them, and if you do, the contact is very minimal. Yeah. Girls just not knowing what to wear and wearing the wrong types of outfits or just, yeah. This one is hella funny to me because I was also that girl. Like most of these mistakes, like I said, I've done. So for whatever reason, I was just oblivious to the fact that most, if not all, the girls were wearing thongs, and I decided I would be different and wear cheeky bikini bottoms. That made me look like I basically was wearing a saggy diaper.
No, 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 no.
You know, they all weren't bad, but like now that I'm looking back at it and thinking about it, I'm like, oh my god, no.
She was like, oh my god, no.
And you know your body type and try to find outfits that are going to be most flattering for you. If you're just starting out, I would definitely recommend getting several different types of outfits. There's bodysuits, there's 2-pieces, there's high-rise 2-pieces, low-rise 2-pieces, slingshots. Like there's so many different types of outfits. With, you know, wearing the wrong things, make sure that you're actually wearing stripper heels. I, for whatever reason, get really triggered when girls wear like normal heels on stage. I don't know, I just think it looks bad. You know, invest in some good stripper heels, either 7 or 8 inches. I don't recommend going below 6 inches. It makes you look leaner, longer. Anyway, moving on. Getting romantically involved with the staff. I think this is like a common workplace, like, don't do this kind of everywhere. I'll probably do a story time on this one eventually, but I still get really like mad and heated when I think about it. It's just best not to get involved with the people you work with, because when it starts falling apart and you all are fighting, it's gonna affect your work.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
And I'm actually banned from a club because of just all the crazy drama that happened. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about it because, yeah, I'm already feeling the rage. The rage! Letting other girls intimidate you. There's some bitches that work in the clubs, and you're gonna know who they are. They tend to keep to themselves. They don't really talk to nobody, but they will come in and take your man. They're gonna be able to feel like they can just come in and barge in on your conversation.
He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up.
And if he's a regular guy, they probably know him. And, you know, don't let that discourage you though. Like, you're the new girl. You're the new, you know, fresh face of the club. People are gonna be interested in talking to you, and just because that guy has talked to and maybe done dances with that girl in the past does not mean that she has the right to bully you out of talking to him. And a good rule that I like to play by, at least, is there is no such thing as your regular, okay? Those are the club's regulars. And I know that some of these girls in here are going to disagree with me, but at the end of the day, it is that guy who is spending money, and if he wants to do a dance with the new girl, he's gonna do a dance with the new girl. Like, there's just nothing you can really do about it. And I don't think like intimidating other girls is the way to go about it, you know what I mean? I tend to have the mindset that the more the merrier. Like, let's all go into a room or get a dance or something, you know what I mean? Which this will kind of take us right into the next tip. So there is this unwritten stripper etiquette that everybody generally goes by, and it's mainly to do with when a girl is talking with a customer and she gets called up on stage, you should not go over and barge in on that customer she was talking to. Also, if you see that a guy is tipping a girl on stage and he's like, you know, up there throwing money, it's probably not the best idea to go up there while he's throwing money and start chatting with him, because the girl is gonna get so mad. I've worked in clubs where that's actually like a policy. Oh, it irks me. So don't be that girl. Let's talk a little bit now about dancing. Dancing is not the most important thing about being a stripper. However, you should at least know some basics.
You have to be the best dancer. You just have to make their eyes move just 1 inch.
Now, I can't relate to this one as well because I did have a year of pole fitness classes before I ever became a stripper. I didn't plan that out or anything. I was a gym manager and I took those just for fitness, and then it so happened that I was like, one day, okay, well, I already know how to pole dance, like I might as well just become a stripper. And you do not have to take classes before you start dancing. The biggest tip that I have though is just go slow.
Fucking slow. Oh, that's $20 right there.
Like, if you're in your house or apartment or room or whatever, record yourself dancing, because good Lord, I've just seen some train wrecks on stage, and you don't want to be that girl where everybody's just kind of looking at you weird, like, what are you doing?
Oh my God, what are you doing?
If you don't know how to twerk, don't twerk. If you don't know how to do pole moves, don't go on the freaking pole. Literally, you could just crawl on all fours on stage for 3 songs and it'll be okay. Just go slow with it. Try to be sexy. Yeah. Mistake number 8. Always keep your money bag, or if you're wearing like one of those garters, always keep your money on you and in sight. If you don't like carrying around a bunch of money, make sure you put it in your locker, and your locker has a lock on it, because girls will steal your money, okay? I'm fortunate enough where I've never had my money stolen from me, but I've had somebody try to steal my dance money box, and that's because I didn't have the 2 connected. So if you're at a club where you're given a box, then you have to keep your tips separate. I recommend connecting the two, that way they're one unit and you don't have to worry about keeping track of your box that looks similar to everybody else's box. You know, don't have just a plain black bag that can easily be lost. Yeah, try to find one that's like bright, colorful, sequins, one that you can easily see in a dark room. And I do not recommend using the little clutches that just snap open, because I've tried using those and I had that problem of mine would just come open and then my money's just like out. But I'll put some links of some good starter bags from Amazon down in the description for you. All right, final tip, guys. Don't get f***ed up in the club. Man, I feel like a hypocrite telling you guys this one, because I have definitely been just obliterated more times than I can even count. But I did want to include it in this list because I think it's really important to stay pretty sober when you're first getting started at a club. Like, guys, you just don't want to be that girl. You don't want to be that girl, okay? You don't know these girls. You don't know the people at these clubs. You know, the staff does not really know you, and you're still being judged. Like, usually when you first get hired, it is a probationary period, and if you get drunk and do something stupid, you know, you're definitely gonna get a warning, and they may just fire you right then because they don't want to deal with that. Well, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I upload every Sunday, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.